time does not exist. At least, not in the way you feel it. It is the most convincing illusion your brain has ever created. You swear that a minute of boredom lasts an eternity, but a year of happiness vanishes in the blink of an eye. Your biological clock is not a quartz mechanism. It is a chaotic system manipulated by dopamine, fear, and the density of your memories. And the truth is, in certain moments, your brain doesn't just distort time, it lies to you. But how? Where is the master clock? And why does it accelerate relentlessly as we age? Today, we will dive into the neuroscience of chronoperception. We will unravel the paradox of elastic time, why it stretches under stress and compresses under routine. Prepare to question the reality of every second you live. Segment 1. The chaotic chronometer. Your brain does not have a single time center. There is no dedicated sense, like sight or hearing. Instead, it uses a network of neurons, a distributed timing system, with the prefrontal cortex acting as the conductor. But the true accelerator is dopamine. This neurotransmitter, linked to reward and novelty, is what lubricates the gears of your internal clock. When you are excited, learning something new, or having fun, dopamine floods your system. This high concentration causes your brain to register more pulses of time in a shorter period. The result? External time seems to fly. Conversely, in boredom, dopamine drops. Your brain, lacking stimuli, focuses on the only thing left, temporal monitoring. That is why 5 minutes waiting for an elevator can feel like an eternity. You're paying too much attention to time. But what happens when time doesn't just fly or drag, but seems to stop completely? The answer lies in your capacity for survival. Segment 2. The bullet time effect. You have heard the story? In a car accident, everything seemed to happen in slow motion. The famous bullet time. This is not a magic trick. It is the amygdala, the fear center of your brain, taking control. Under extreme stress, the amygdala triggers an alarm. The brain enters hyperattention mode, registering a massive amount of sensory information. You are absorbing every detail. The color of the car, the sound of the metal, the feeling of the seatbelt. Time in the moment does not change. What changes is the density of your memory. In retrospect, when you try to recount the event, there is so much stored information that your brain interprets it as an event that lasted much longer. It is the paradox of elastic time in its purest form. Subjective time stretches for memory, even if the objective clock advanced only a few seconds. But if time is so malleable, why does a whole life seem to be accelerating? Why do the years pass faster and faster? The answer lies in how your hippocampus deals with routine. Segment 3. The acceleration of life. Think about your childhood. Every day was an adventure. Every experience was a first time. The hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for forming new memories, was working at maximum capacity. These new dense memories create the feeling, in retrospect, that childhood lasted an eternity. It is the so-called holiday paradox. But as we age, routine sets in. The brain is a machine of efficiency. It stops registering the daily commute to work or the 10th meeting of the week as unique events. It compresses them into a single memory file. Fewer new and distinct memories mean fewer reference points for your brain to measure past time. Add to this the proportionality theory. For a 5-year-old, 1 year is 20% of their life. For a 50-year-old, it is only 2%. The acceleration is not a trick of the universe. It is a direct consequence of our neurological efficiency and our lack of novelty. But if time is a construct, can we rewrite the rules? The great revelation is this: time is not something that happens to you. It is something that happens in you. To slow down your life, you do not need more hours in the day. You need more novelty and more attention. By actively seeking new experiences, you force your hippocampus to create dense memories, stretching time in retrospect. The secret to a long life is not to live more years, but to live more first times. If you want to continue exploring the inner core of your reality, hit subscribe.